You ever sit at a dinner table and realize everyone around you's been lying to your face for your entire life? That was me, on a Sunday night that smelled like rosemary and betrayal. The pot roast was perfect, like always. My mother believed perfection could hide rot. My father believed silence could hide guilt. And me? I believed if I chewed slowly enough, maybe I wouldn't choke on the truth. Every Sunday was the same ritual: linen napkins, crystal glasses, and the illusion of love. My mother, Evelyn, sat at the head of the table like a queen guarding her throne. My father, Robert, carved the roast with surgeon-like precision, never meeting anyone's eyes. My sister, Clara, scrolled under the table, pretending she wasn't there. Then it came, Evelyn's voice, slicing through the air like glass. "Lena," she said, "are you still wasting your time at that little bookstore?" I smiled, swallowed, lied. "I like it there." She didn't even blink. "You're 28. You have no savings, no husband, no plan. Your sister just made partner. Don't you think it's time to stop pretending?" The word pretending hung there, heavy and deliberate. My father's fork froze midair. Clara stopped typing. And for the first time, I saw it in my mother's eyes, something colder than disappointment. Contempt. "You know what's truly embarrassing, Lena?" she continued, voice trembling from years of suppressed rage. "When my friends ask about you, I don't know what to say. You," she stopped herself, jaw tight. "You were never meant to be like us." I blinked. "What do you mean?" She stood, napkin falling to the floor. "Enough lies," she hissed. "You're not my real daughter. You never were." It was like the air disappeared. Clara's eyes darted between us. My father's hands trembled. "Evelyn," he whispered. "No," she snapped. "I'm done pretending. We took you in. We tried. But you've always been someone else's mistake." My heart didn't break, it hardened. Because I already knew. 6 months earlier, I'd found the truth hidden in our attic. A metal box behind faded holiday lights and broken ornaments. Inside, documents that didn't match their story. I wasn't adopted from some small-town agency like they said. The papers were stamped with the seal of the Hallstrom Foundation, a name I recognized from headlines: Catherine Hallstrom. CEO. Billionaire. Visionary. And apparently, my biological mother, Catherine, had disappeared from public life 28 years ago, just before I was born. Rumors said scandal, a child out of wedlock, a cover-up. Turns out, all of it was true. Her father forced her to give me up to protect the family's empire. And guess who they paid to take me? Evelyn and Robert. They built their company with the hush money from my life. Every luxury they owned, every dollar of their success, was bought with the price tag on my name. When I confronted my mother that night, I didn't cry. I just picked up my bag. "Thank you for dinner," I said softly. "That's it," she scoffed. "No tears. No fight." "No," I whispered. "Just goodbye." I drove straight to the city, to Catherine's penthouse overlooking the skyline. She opened the door before I could knock. "Same dark hair, same eyes." "I've been waiting for you," she said, and I swear, for the first time in my life, I felt like someone saw me. Over the next few months, she taught me everything: business, negotiation, how to own a room without raising your voice. The woman they called ruthless taught me how to rebuild myself from ashes. When she finally announced she was stepping down as CEO, the world asked who her successor would be. That's when my name appeared: Lena Hallstrom. The long-lost daughter returns. My phone exploded. Clara called, panicked. "Mom's losing it." "Is it true?" "Ask her," I said, and hung up. Robert left me a voicemail, calling me princess. I deleted it without listening. And Evelyn? She sent one text: "You're making a mistake." She wasn't wrong. I was making her biggest one, my greatest revenge. They showed up at my office the next day. Out of place in a world they'd built from stolen money. "Lena," Evelyn started, then caught herself. "Miss Hallstrom. We can explain." "Explain what?" I asked. How you sold me for profit. Robert's voice cracked. We gave you everything. No, I said. You gave me a life you bought on clearance. They begged. Cried. Tried to save their company's reputation. I handed them a folder. You'll keep your jobs. Anderson Industries is buying your company, at a fair price. Consider it my parting gift. Evelyn's lip trembled. Why? Because everything has a price, I said. And I always pay mine. 2 weeks later, Clara sent me a photo, us as kids in the backyard. On the back, she'd written, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Can I start over, with my real sister? I placed it next to a picture of Catherine and me at the press conference. 2 versions of my life side by side, the lie and the truth. Sometimes, the family that breaks you is the one that teaches you how to rebuild. Sometimes, the people who throw you away are just clearing space for who you're meant to become, and sometimes, the best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's peace. It's power. It's finally knowing exactly who you are.